From San Antonio to the world, this is USAirsoft at SHOT Show 2017, which is sponsored by Guerrilla Airsoft Radio.
Alright, what is up guys? Welcome to USAirsoft channel. My name is Peter, I'm from Wolverine Airsoft. We got some exciting stuff to show you. So by now you've probably seen the Gen 2 Inferno, and you've probably seen the Bolt. And so with all the success we've had from both of those systems, we decided to take the Bolt technology and repackage it for AEGs. So you can kind of think of it as the love child between the Bolt and the Gen 2 Inferno. So it's a true closed bolt, as opposed to the Inferno is that hybrid open bolt design that we've been talking about. The Reaper is actually a true closed bolt. It uses the same three-way solenoid valve as the Bolt. And it has the Air Saver technology. It'll go in all of the guns that the Inferno will. We'll have nozzles, the same nozzles that we have for the Inferno we'll have for the Reaper. And it's basically just a different option for people. Obviously we love the Gen 2 Inferno, we're still sticking with that, we're rolling with that. But the Reaper is kind of a different type of option. And what you can do with the Reaper that's pretty cool is you run it, so you can run it with either the Spartan Edition, the Premium Edition, or the Bluetooth, just like the Inferno. But the one thing that makes it different is that you can also run it electromechanically, so without an FCU, kind of like you do the Bolt. And so instead of having an FCU that you have to tune, then you can run it with just like the wire harness and the trigger board. That way it would be semi-only, so that's really the only setback to that. But it'll make it cheaper for you so you don't have to buy an FCU, and it's also one less potential failure point, because if there's no FCU, there's no FCU that can break. So that's another option that you can do with this. I don't want to confuse people because you can also run it with an FCU and do full auto and all that good stuff too. So it kind of just depends on what you want. It does also have the precision metered recharge, which leads to the precise BB placement in the hop-up. So that's something we introduced with the Gen 2 Inferno. We didn't necessarily harp on it too much, but basically what it does is it places the BB in the hop-up and it allows a pause in there. And so that pause is enough to stabilize the BB, and so it'll feed the BB through very well every time. So it's not going to have that spin on it like you would with a classic like open bolt HPA system. So yeah, this will be out. We haven't given the release date yet. It should be in a few months. And then pricing is going to be pretty similar to the Gen 2 Inferno. If you do it without the FCU, obviously it's going to be a little bit cheaper, so we save you some money there. And then with any of the FCUs, it's going to be similarly priced to the Inferno, maybe a little bit more expensive because the solenoid is a more expensive solenoid for us. But yeah, so yeah, that's the Reaper.